Happy New Year, guys. So, I wish you all the best in this 2026 and thank you for your support throughout 2025. And I believe we are going to do better this year. So, on today's video, I'm going to be taking you on how to make a simple straight skirt, a simple pencil skirt. Okay, it's the same as straight skirt. So, let's get into the deal of today. So this is the pattern. We already drafted out the heading. Okay, from there we're going to move up by 2 inches, then measure our waist to hip, waist to knee length. So my waist to hip is 9, so I deducted 2 inches for the waist, for the band at the upper side. Then I also measured my waist to knee length is 20 inches. Okay, so after doing that, I'll move ahead to mark out to do the proper calculation for this. Just to start with, my waist measurement is 30 inches here, so 30 divided by 4, we have 7.5 inches. Move on to the hip, waist to hip, which is 9 inches. So this is not certain. You can decide to measure your own. It could be 4 inches, 8 inches, or 7 inches. Okay, so we have the hip measurement, 42 divided by 4, 10.5. So to get the proper measurement for the knee length, you're going to minus 6 inches from your hip measurement. 6 inches, that's the basic length. Like if you don't want it to be too tight, or if you want to really work well. So we have 36. 36 divided by 4 gives us 9 inches. Then the full length of the skirt is 27 inches. So let's move on to the drafting. Here we are going to be imputing the waistline, which is 7.5 inches, then add 1.5 for the allowance. This actually, the 1.5, I really like it because it won't be too bulgy on the body, or like it won't be too big after sewing. Like the allowance will not be too much. Then we move ahead to measure the 10.5 for the hip measurement, they added 1.5, so in allowance, and then we went down to the knee length, which is 9 inches, and also to the hemline, the down part um of the skirt is hemline. So we decided to use the same 9 inches because the pencil skirt we want is starting from the knee length, which is above your knee. So to get this proper measurement, you have to measure your waist to 2 inches above your knee. Okay, I hope you get that. So moving on, we actually connected these lines together and indicated that it's our allowance, just for you to take note of that. So for the to come down, we are going to, that the normal skirt, to come down, we came down by 1 inch for that curve. The reason being is that, we have our bum bum is actually taking most of the allowance. So to do that, in order for you not to increase the back length, you reduce the front length so that it can meet with what we have at the back. Okay, so moving on, we are going to now extend the straight line we already marked out at the front pattern to get started with the back pattern. Okay, so we're going to rule out a straight line for the heading that indicates where we are going to be starting the back pattern from. And after ruling out the straight line, from that point we are going to be measuring our zipper allowance. So I actually used 1.5, just the same thing I said, that I really don't want the allowance to be budgy on the clothes, so it can have a proper fitting. Do you get? So you could decide to use 1 inch. It all depends on you. So there's no much stuff about it. Just be yourself and use what's goes well for you. So we actually did the same measurement, used the same measurement for the waist, added 1.5 inches to this point, and to the hip too we measured 10.5 inches, and then to the knee length we measure 9 inches. That is the calculation we already did at the first time, that we actually the one that we actually use for the front pattern. Okay, I hope you get this, and I'm sure you understand what I'm doing here. So if you don't understand anything, please let me know in the comment section, because I would really like to interact with you guys on what you understand or what you don't understand. Okay, so I used my curve ruler to connect the line together like this. You can see how I was able to place my ruler to actually get the proper curve and the normal curve how it's supposed to be. Then I went ahead to indicate the sewing allowance too, just for you to know the difference from the normal pattern to the allowance. Then to measure the dart for the front pattern, I went down by 13 inches here. Then I went in by the center front to measure 4 inches and connected a straight line together like that. So on the two sides, I'm going to measure half an inch on both sides, half an inch on both sides, then connect this straight line together. So when you're cutting this, you're making this, you're going to be holding it straight down. You're not going to holding it like a proper that measurement for your skirt. Do you know what this does? That actually helps your skirt to relax and not to have any wrinkle at the um hip area, because there's some kind of skirts we make and it's wrinkle at the hip area. So this actually makes the skirt lap so well and beautiful. Okay, and I hope you get that. So for the back um pattern, we are going to be using the regular that we all know. We measure 4 inches from the center front to get our dart, then go down by 5 inches for the length, for the full length of the dart. Okay, and I hope you get all this that I've done already. So please let me know your thoughts on the comment section, and if you be using this, let me know if you be using this pattern to get your own straight skirt. Okay, so let's move on onto the sewing, onto the cutting, because this is just pattern drafting. Okay, and this is where we move on to cutting this pattern. So another thing is, if you want me to use this pattern to recreate, to use the pattern to make a skirt, please let me know in the comment section. I hope you love this skirt. See you guys on my next class. Bye.